Hey everyone! The lighting's kind of weird. I'm actually in a classroom right now. I have an hour before my class starts. But I just wanted to make a video kind of going along previous videos that I've been making about high school help and tips and things like that about, school and college and just things of that nature. I wanted to make a video about helping and reaching out to your teachers and reaching out to your professors. And for some of you, this might kind of come as a no-brainer, and for others, it's just kind of one of those uncomfortable, I guess, kind of topics. But I actually am a blogger for my college, and this was a post that I had actually just made. And I just kind of wanted to talk about it, and again, I have like an hour before class, so just wanted to say hi and make this video because I've been getting a lot of video requests on school-related type of things, and over the summer, I'm going to be making so many of these types of videos, and yeah, I'm just excited. Especially because after sophomore year, there's just so much that I've learned, so much that has been going on, and I just really want to share it with you guys and kind of want to be your big sister and help you guys out. So basically about helping and reaching out to professors, or getting help and reaching out to professors and teachers. And I know that this is kind of an uncomfortable topic. I know that when I was in high school, it seems weird to kind of have a relationship with your teacher, but I'm just speaking from experience. Freshman year, one of my teachers told me on the first day of school, you're not in middle school anymore. We're not going to come after you. We're not going to tell you what to do. If you guys are here and ready to learn, then, it's pretty much up to you guys. You need to come up to me and ask me for help if you need it. And that kind of almost scared me. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting so old. Like, I'm in high school. Oh, this is crazy. But I definitely would recommend you guys, and I know this sounds kind of weird, but just trust me on this, and I'm speaking from personal experiences and personal experiences, that if you become friends with your teachers, at least, talk to them and just, I don't know, don't be afraid to reach out to them. That's what I mean. It will make your year so much more enjoyable because you won't be nervous or anything. And what I mean by that is, obviously when you go up in front of a class and have speeches or whatever, it's already nerve-wracking as is to speak in front of your classmates. And if you don't really know your teacher or if you don't know your professor, sometimes that also can just be really nerve-wracking. So what I recommend doing, what I've been doing even up until my sophomore year of college, go to class early. Teachers and professors usually are there early in case people have questions or whatever, but the best thing is on the first day of school, or for those of you in college, the first day of your first semester, go to class 15 minutes early before anybody else does, and introduce yourself, meet your professor, meet your teacher, say hi, my name is blah blah blah. For people in college, sometimes the teachers don't know, the professors don't know what grade you're in because they can be meshed together, so just introduce yourself and just be friendly and very open, Not saying you have to be best friends and be oh, let's go to the mall, nothing like that. But it's just, I think it makes it so much more, it just makes it easier to go to class and actually know your professor, have them know who you are. You're not just a number in the class. They know you by name, and I just think it makes it so much easier. So, personal experience, my junior, because that's just getting to one-on-one kind of get to know each other. But I'm also just kind of making this video as a way of helping or giving tips on how to improve also academically. So once you establish that sort of close relationship, or at least a hi-bye relationship, that the professor's name and they know your name kind of thing, it also makes it so much easier for yourself to approach them if you need help. And I know, again, in high school, when you think of, going to professors for help, going to teachers for help, it's oh, you're kind of book nerd or whatever, just using the terms or whatever, that's not the case at all. I know it's really hard to kind of step out of your comfort zone, to go and talk to professors, to go talk to teachers, but I will assure you that it helps so much because, again, if you just kind of sit there and don't ask for help, teachers think that you're okay with the grade that you're getting. So if you don't get a good grade on a test and you're not okay with it, they think that that's just the best that you can do and the best that, I guess that you don't really want to do better in the class. So it's up to you to go up to the teacher, to go up to the professor and say, you know, is there anything extra that I can do? Can I please meet with you maybe after class for a few minutes and go over my test? Can I meet with you and discuss the material that we spoke of in class that maybe could help me learn or study better and prepare for the next exam? And an example of that, my junior year of high school, I took an AP US History class, and I went from regular to AP, didn't even take an honors class, and it pretty much just like overthrew my life. I was always studying, always reading the book, and it was just really hard. I'm not big on history, I don't really like history very much, so I really didn't know what to do, and when I got some of my tests back, they were not very good. And I was just getting really discouraged, and I was really upset, and you know, I knew I could do better, but I was trying everything I could. I studied all the time. I took such good notes. I think I had one subject, like those one subject notebooks, I think I filled up like 2 or 3 of them in the class. I mean, it was insane. That class was so hard. But again, like I wasn't really doing well on tests, and my teacher was kind of one of those intimidating kind of teachers. Really nice guy, but he was very much structured as a professor of college because it was an AP class, so he wanted to make sure that, you know, the students knew he was serious, knew he needed to get stuff done, so he just kind of came across as one of those really strict guys, and I was so scared, so intimidated. I didn't want to like approach him, didn't want to email him, but I finally built up the courage because, you know, I really, really wanted to do better in his class. So I sent him an email and I said, you know, dear so-and-so, I'm not sure if there's maybe something that I am not studying properly. You know, I would like to do better in your class. I very much would like to get a better grade, and I would appreciate any extra help that you can give me. Is there anything extra that I can do to maybe, you know, boost my grade up a little bit? You know, would it be possible to maybe meet with you, like I said earlier, meet with you personally, speak about my test, and talk about like the material that we discussed in class? And he was so great about it. I stayed after class 2 times, and then I stayed after school and met with him after school, I think maybe like 3 extra times or something. We went over my tests, and it helped me better understand the material. And I also brought my textbook, and we went through my textbook and my notes that we had gotten in class, and he kind of was hinting as to like where to focus most of my studying on. So that's just really important. So this kind of goes along with grades, doing better academically, and just kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. And I know that that's something that's really hard. Again, I was very shy and very, like, again, just kind of intimidated by the whole thing because they're teachers and they're older and it's just awkward, I guess. But in the long run, it helps. You know, thank God I ended up doing pretty well in the class, but you have to put yourself out there. You have to, you know, put forth that extra effort to show the teacher that you care, because that's the thing. They love when you go up and talk to them because it shows that you are putting yourself aside from other students, showing that you care, showing that you want to do better and that you want to improve. And they will do whatever they can to help you out and kind of, you know, lead you in the right direction. Some teachers, if they can, or if they, you know, see that you really need help and that you're really struggling, that they can give you like an extra project or an extra paper or something to write, which again, you're gonna have to work for. You're gonna have to put more effort and time into doing that extra assignment as opposed to other students that are just doing like minimum required work, but it pays off in the long run. So don't be afraid to approach them. Don't be afraid to email them. If you're not really too comfortable approaching them personally, then I would suggest writing them an email and just being like, hey, you know, I'm so-and-so, I'm in this class, and I would just really appreciate if I could spend some time, maybe after class or after school's over, to meet with you. Or for those of you in college, you know, go to them to their office hours and be like, can I meet with you on this day? I'm available on these days at this time. Is this a good day for you to meet? I would really appreciate any extra help or any extra support, because I would like to do better in your class, and I would like to see improvements, because you know, I'm trying, I've been studying, but maybe I'm missing something. Could you please help me? So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. No, I know that that's really hard, but again, it pays off in the long run. I think once you kind of break out of that comfort zone first, it gets easier. It only gets easier, because you, again, build that relationship with your teacher, with your professor, and I think, again, it's more important to build that relationship before the semester progresses, so that then if you need help or if you need something, then it kind of is an icebreaker that you already broke, and it's easier for you to approach the teacher or approach the professor. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, I know that's kind of fast. I speak really fast, but I can only say it in so much time. But if you have any questions or would like to ask me a question about school or about grades or about anything, please leave me a comment or leave me a video response, so we can almost kind of create like a dialogue or something. I think that'd be kind of fun. But definitely stay tuned, because I'm going to be making some more of these types of videos. But I hope these tips were helpful. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys are all having a great day. And again, don't hesitate to, or feel free to leave me messages or friend me on Facebook or whatever. I'm here to hopefully help you guys out. And yes. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. Bye.